morning, MELISA. I'm your host, FARIS, and we are back with the governance grid. Today in governance grid, we are discussing about the dusty files take from public administration and turns them into something useful in your daily life. So today, we are tackling a giant. It is a topic that affects a fresh graduate looking for their first job, a seasoned professional looking for a switch, and frankly, anyone to put food in their table in this digital economy. So now we are talking about MOHR and its initiative, My Future Jobs. So now, government claim this platform is hidden engine in modern governance. They said that this platform help them to seek vacancies, guides them to training, and open opportunities. But I think today we are going to ask real question. The first one is actually working? Is it a digital savior? Or is just another website where your resume goes to die? So, to answer this question, I have a absolute team with me in the studio. Sitting with me is our resident digital system specialist, MELISA.
Hi Faris! Hi everyone! It's great to be here. I'm really excited to dig into the algorithm and the tech behind this. We often hear about digital transformation, but today we are going to see what that exactly looks like on the screen.
Okay, so MELISA, let's start with the basic question for the viewers. And what is My Future Jobs?
So MYFUTUREJOBS is an online platform designed to connect job seekers with suitable vacancies. But it's not a digital bulletin board that people pin up held wanted signs. It is designed to be a comprehensive ecosystem. Its goal is to guide users toward relevant training and to help them discover opportunities that fit their abilities.
Oh, so it's trying to be a career coach, not a jobs board?
Exactly. And from a public administration perspective, this is huge. It represents a shift in how the government uses the public, making services more accessible and understandable.
That's so fantastic on paper, but we don't trust paper on this way. We trust data. Tell us about Sect. Is it platform actually smart?
It is actually. Our observation of the platform reveals some impressive features. The platform uses an AI-driven skill-based job
Wait,
matching
wait,
system.
wait a minute. Can you break that down for us? What does skill-based matching mean?
Well, instead of you just typing driver and getting every driving job, the AI analyzes your profile and match you with vacancies that fits your specific abilities. This automation reduces the number of clicks and speeds up the process.
That's so efficient.
It is, and they also integrated a chatbot. Her name is Tanihana.
Tanihana? What is Tanihana?
Yes, it's a virtual assistant designed to help users navigate the site. Plus, the system isn't an island. It integrates with other agencies like SOSO and the Employment Insurance System, EIS. So, technologically, they are definitely trying to innovate.
See. Okay, so the text on cutting edge, but we need to verify if people are actually using it. I could read a spreadsheet, but since we are talking about AI today, I thought I'd bring my own assistant, Bebot. So wake up, Bebot.
System online.
Greetings, Faris.
I am ready to process the survey data collected for this study.
Alright, Bebot. We sent out our Google Forms to survey to the public. Access the database. Who exactly did we talk to?
Processing. The survey respondents consisted of 30 individuals ranging from 18 years old to over 40 years old. Data indicates this is a highly digital group. 96.7% of them use the internet every single day.
Okay, I see. So they are online, but they have actually touched my future job platform.
Affirmative. The adoption rate is high. My analysis shows that 90% of our respondents have used MYFUTUREJOBS to find jobs.
Whoa, 90%. That is massive penetration market. But Libot, did they have trouble logging in? Because, usually government site crash.
Negative. Only 10% of respondents reported facing problems accessing the website or application. The remaining 90% experienced no access issues.
Impressive stability. So, Melissa, the robot says the system works.
Technically, yes. The accessibility score is high, but numbers don't tell us how the user feels.
Exactly. Thank you, Liwa. Go into SIP.
Acknowledged.
To get the qualitative story, the human story, we send our field reporter, Allif, out into the virtual scene. Let's cross over to him. Allif, can you ask?
Online, Okay, Faris, I heard you loud and clear. I also heard about the report. Why the numbers look great, in the digital world, in the outside, in the reality, actually, it's a little bit, how do I say it? Complicated. Well, actually, I have been interviewing some users of MYFUTUREJOBS, and I want to share their experience based on the word frequency analysis we conducted. Actually, I met a young, fresh grad. Let's just call him the Gen Z user. Bro, the website is really cool, yo. I like the idea that it's an online platform, yo. But honestly, the employees in the website, they all ghost me. Exactly like in that thing, though, I tell you. Like in my love life. But this time, in my career, I give a response, but they give nothing back to me. So, I felt really disappointed when there are no response from them. Okay, so see, no response was actually a high frequency complaint in our database. It makes users feel that the system isn't accountable. But it's all not that bad. I spoke to another user who had a different take on this issue. Okay, so me, honestly, I feel that the platform that they provided is very helpful and also easy to be used. Okay, that's the word that I use in my survey. But however, sometimes I noticed that the training part was a little bit slow when they are loading. And also, Faris, there are also another one group that I believe we can't ignore. I have spoke to one of that people from that particular group, which is people from the rural area. So now we will contact him. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. About the website, I believe the website was very helpful, very beautiful, very everything. However, about the rural access, it's very struggle. If you don't have strong internet, I tell you, the page was won't load I tell you, very bad about that thing. Okay, thank you Okay, so the verdicts from the streets actually is a tool that they may use. However, the ghosting and also the rural area access was a real frustration. So back to you in the studio, Faris. Thank you.
Action! Thank you, Allif. Ghosting, slow speed, and rural areas. These are not just common issue, but this is the ethical concern. I think it's time to recall our ethics and policy analyst has she in our research center. Let us dive her in. Let's go.
So, hi, good morning to Melissa and also Faris. So, it is a crucial topic today. It is about balancing digital efficiency with justice.
Waalaikumsalam, Has. You heard Alif report. When user says no response from an employer, is that just a bad manner or is it just governance failure?
So, it is actually a funny word because it is a serious problem, Faris. So, it is a failure of a mashulia,
Matulia. Remind us about what's here.
which means accountability. So, you see, In an Islamic administration, accountability isn't just about money. So it is about responsibility to the people. When users face a wall of silence, so the response complaint, like Alif mentioned, it highlights a gap. So the ministry provides the platform, but if the employers don't engage, so the Mashrulia is broken.
That's a great point, Has. It's like the technology works, but the human process behind is lagging. And what about the other values? Did the platform get anything right ethically?
That is a good news because we look at the amanah, trust and integrity. So the platform has a very clear privacy policy. So the amanah is there, but we must also look at the adil or justice.
I see,
Access.
yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Like Melisha mentioned, the accessibility toolbar, which is a great, but Alif's the rule the users that is where the justice aspect struggles.
Justice in terms of access?
Precisely, rural communities and those with lower digital literacy face barriers. So if the government wants to be truly just adil, so they must ensure that groups aren't left behind just because their internet is slow.
Has, before we let you go, give us the theoretical background. Are we running a government office or a startup?
It's a hybrid virus. So we call it a mix of vibrant bureaucracy and new public management, NPM. Thank you everyone and Assalamualaikum.
Okay, so thank you, Has. We let you go back to your wishes. And look who is back from the field. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior data analyst, Allif. Very good.
Yeah, actually I did. I trade out my microphone with this policy analyst paper.
Very good, very good. So, alright, Arif. Billboard just gave us the users statistic, but why not you give us the performance score?
Okay, sure. So actually, we at the policy analyst team, we have reviewed a few criteria that should be in a governance initiative by using a governance digital initiative condition. And we have looked at a few criteria. First of all, we looked at the transparency and also the user orientation criteria by looking at the publish.sec, FAQs, and also the contact info that are required in that governance initiative. So, by looking at the transparency and user orientation, my Sejahtera initiative actually scored perfect 100% score. Yeah. Okay. Next, we move on towards the next criteria that we looked at the My Future Job initiative, which is innovation. While they have an AI chatbot that are called Tanya Hana, we believe that they could have done more in this part. I believe they should have integrated the GGS or also Padu in this field, but they didn't. So we believe that we just give them 2 out of 3, which push them at the 66% only.
I see. And what about the values that has talked about?
The Islamic values. Okay, despite one of the toughest. Okay, the amanah was there. Okay, but the accountability or the mas'uliyah was the thing that has tracked the My Future Job initiative down. Out of 4 indicators that are required, they only scored 2 indicators. This put them at only 50%.
I see. So, Alif, when you add it all up, what is the final grade?
Okay, we have summed up all of the grade. Out of 16, they only scored 13. That gives My Future Job initiative a total score of only 81.25%.
81.2%?
Yeah.
That is solid B.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. My Future Jobs. It is transparent, it is high-tech, and it's overwhelmingly popular. But like any relationship, it requires communication.
Yeah, true, Paris. And as we move toward the digital future, I believe we should focus more on the accessibility and the people in the rural areas.
Okay. Okay, Bibot. Final status check.
System status? Good. Human status? Needs improvement.
Need improvement. I love it. Thank you to be my incredible partner, Allif, MELISA, and also Bibot. And also, don't forget Has. We see you next time. I'm Faris. Go update your resume and we'll see you next time on the governance grid.